ASMR artist that could just title my videos like ASMR Whispered Ramble and like still have people interested in watching my stuff. Kind of sucks. It's interesting to see like other ASMR artists, like they can literally title their videos like anything, anything super basic, and like people will show up. But I had to like sort of have to make it sort of something, and that makes any sense. But in tonight's video, mostly Whispered Ramble, but I thought of an idea when I was scrolling through some other of my favorite ASMR artists, and I thought it'd be kind of cool to do maybe like a wish list, an ASMR wish list video. So this can either be obviously things that doesn't tie into ASMR, but also maybe it's just some things that I would like to have to do ASMR with, but also maybe just wish list of just things that I would want. I did do a Christmas wish list during the Christmas holiday season, so I thought I'd kind of do like a fun one too, because it also would be kind of cool for you guys to interact as well. Maybe just for you, if you're trying to sleep or relax, something to keep in your head without having to sort of have to run around your mind a lot. Just things that you would also want. I know this isn't like again, I talked about it in my Christmas wish list video. This isn't me complaining. This isn't me asking to get this or gifting this or anything like that. It's just a wish list. It's something that can be fun. It could be anything from something that's free to something that's $100,000. You know what I mean? It's just a fun little wish list. So maybe you can also think of stuff that you would also like. It'd also be kind of fun to sort of get your mind off stuff. So yeah. So hopefully we can get to this and have a little bit of a nice little chit chat. So let us get started. But actually, before we get into tonight's video, there is one thing that I do not need to put on my wish list, and that is the things that I've gotten from Manscaped. Yes, that is right. Manscaped. This video sponsored by Manscaped. You guys know we love them on the channel, and they've sponsored this video, which is also really sick. If you don't know, Manscaped is one of the leaders on the internet on male grooming and pretty much all the ins and outs that you would need for them. I actually got sent a bunch of stuff about a month or longer ago on some things that they sent me. They sent me the Lawnmower 4.0, which, again, in my own opinion, is my favorite and probably the best shaver that I have ever used. It also comes with a little bit of a couple of attachments that can make your hair either style a different way if you want to, and you can use it anywhere on your body. You can use it for your hair on your head or hair elsewhere on your body. That would probably be nice, definitely during this time of year when the weather starts getting a little bit hotter and warmer. You probably want to go outside a little bit more, enjoy the nice weather, just make yourself look better, feel better. Manscaped has everything that you need for that. And also, Manscaped has things to make you smell better, which may even be more important. When it comes to shampoos, conditioners, body spray, they even have their own cologne line, which I know is pretty wild. I'm surprised they're not going to come out with some toothpaste anytime soon. These are products that I have used before, and again, in my own opinion, I think they are absolutely wonderful. Great smells, great everything, and which is also something that's very great, that if you use the code JBALLER, that's JBALLER, at checkout, that's 20% off your total order, plus also free shipping. So if you do find yourself wanting the 4.0 performance package like they sent me, very nice casing that comes with it, a whole bunch of other ins and outs that I'm showing on the screen right now, and maybe you're just looking for a bottle of shampoo, something like that. If you use the code JBALLER, which you should use the code JBALLER at checkout, that's 20% off your entire order, and probably the best part, free shipping, because I know we all hate shipping. So thank you so much to Manscaped for obviously giving me this code, giving me these things to try out, test for you guys, and just get my own opinion on. Hopefully you guys enjoy them yourselves. If you do end up picking something, I highly recommend it. And yeah, again, thank you Manscaped, and let's get back into the video. Alrighty guys, thank you guys so much for letting me do these Manscaped ad reads every couple videos. It really does mean a lot. I'll probably put out like a community post sometime soon about like thanking you guys. Obviously you guys know some of the other like bigger YouTubers do a lot of ad reads and stuff like that, and I really appreciate it that you guys I guess allow me to do that, because I don't know if they're annoying. I try to make them relaxing, but also I gotta like do them like kind of like professionally, whatever that means. Just again, thank you for something about like getting graphics cards and stuff like that. That's actually kind of hard to find nowadays, or at least they're way more expensive than what they used to be. So if you have any sort of help with sort of getting, I guess, a PC, building a PC, what websites are good for building PCs, anything like that, definitely let me know down in the comments, because that's actually something that not only I want to get, but something that I actually like have to get. Like I need to have one. Obviously not only for my personal life. I feel like that could be very well. I feel like not having a computer is kind of weird, definitely in today's age. But then again, you could do everything on your phone, and even with like the other stuff that I do, not my non-YouTube life. I use my phone for everything, which is totally fine. And I don't know, having a computer can just open a lot of lanes for me. Obviously, if we're talking to ASMR stuff, I mean, of course, just collabing and just getting, I guess, more content out, better content, better uploads, and of course, just like different things I could do. Like, of course, like Twitch, I could live stream more. I could do a whole lot of things more. Man, I would love to do Twitch and just, I don't know, sit and chill with you guys, listen to music, play a game or something like that with you guys. I could do like a 2K rebuild live on Twitch or something like that. That could be a lot of fun, or even just on YouTube, whatever you guys I feel like doing. I think that could be a lot of fun. So definitely a computer would be the number one thing for an ASMR artist, for my ASMR wishlist. I definitely would really need. Another thing for sure, and this is something I'm also planning on getting sometime soon, is a new microphone. For a while, my microphone, this one I'm using, was broke for a while. I figured out a way to fix the problem, which is great. It used to have like a really bad popping noise. It would pop just like randomly throughout videos. So I would have to like either film around them, edit around them. I used to have to like stop and play and stop and play and stop and play and stop and play and stop and play. That's how I used to fix it. But now I film in a certain way, in an angle, I guess you could say, the wiring or whatnot, to make it work. But I think it's still not as good of a mic as it used to be, so I'm like leaning forward because the microphone's right there. So I think getting a new microphone would be amazing. Now I know, obviously, the Blue Yeti is kind of like the bread and butter of the ASMR community, but I know there's also a lot of other microphones out there that are really good. Obviously, there's like the 3DO, which is kind of like the typical, again, another typical ASMR mic, which I don't know if I'm too into that sort of ASMR. And when I create videos like the video I'm making right now, are videos that I would want to see, and I'm not really super into the 3DO, the ear microphone stuff. I'm not really super into that kind of sort of ASMR. Again, that's to each their own, and maybe it would be beneficial for me in my channel, but then again, I wouldn't care, because again, I create content because it's the stuff I want, the stuff I want to make, the stuff I like to do. So I don't know all about that. And then I know there's like some sort of like $10,000 mic. I think that's the microphone that JoJo ASMR uses, where it's like an actual like head, which that is totally insane in itself, but it is pretty crazy. Maybe I would get it one day, but I don't know. But definitely a new microphone somehow. Anything else? A new camera to film on, of course. I'm pretty sure a lot of ASMR artists, even some of your own favorite ASMR artists out there, still use like their iPhones and stuff like that to film, which I do. I just need a better one to film on, or at least an upgraded one. I'm literally using an iPhone 8. I'm using an iPhone 8, like an iPhone 8. This iPhone 8 I used when I was in like I think my senior year of high school is when I used this phone for like my actual personal life. It's pretty old. It's a pretty old phone, so I would like to upgrade that somehow. I don't know. I guess buy a phone and just use that phone just for filming. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I gotta figure it out, because again, with that, it comes with video quality, and I like to think my quality in my videos have gotten a little bit better. I got a ring light. I sometimes, film in like higher definition, whatever you want to call it, but sometimes my videos still come out very scuffy, and gross looking, and it's kind of annoying, and I'm just trying to get better. I know ASMR, a vast majority of it is, audio, but it's also pretty visual, and of course, looking at my ugly mug for 30 minutes at a time is probably not great, but then also making it the camera quality even worse is probably also making it worse for you guys on watching my videos. So maybe something to film on, probably a new phone. I don't even think I could even use a camera, because I couldn't edit anything on it, because I don't have a computer. So again, a computer is definitely the number one thing. And let's think, keyboard you'll hear in the background of a lot of my videos. I would love to have a new keyboard, maybe one that sounds a little bit different so I can use different keyboard tapping sounds in videos. I think that'd be a really cool idea. Another thing I'd actually kind of would love to experiment with would be the fluffy microphone. What would you call that? A filter, a pop filter for microphones. Using that pop filter would be kind of cool because I really love that sound. So at some point in time, I'll probably get that pop filter. Anything else like that? Oh, one of those like glass watery tubes. I've seen a couple of ASMR artists use. It was kind of like a thing a couple months ago, and it makes like a watery sound when you move it around. It's like a type of noise. It's really nice. I really love that noise. That's also kind of a trick I'd love to have. And I remember also in a video somewhere they did like they bought like a box or a mystery box or something like that of like a bunch of random ASMR triggers inside that box. And I really also would love to do something like that. I think that could be a lot of fun. Or even like a P.O. box. Like if I opened like a P.O. box and people sent me like triggers to try out on the channel, I think that could also be kind of funny. Just like different sort of small triggers here and there, because I usually tend to always use the same ones. Like again, like I'm using them right now, the controller, keyboard, basketball, gum chewing. Like I sort of rotate them out every once in a while, but I would love to really try new ones. So I think if I were doing like a wish list, I would love to just do an entire new sort of ASMR trigger arsenal. That's kind of a good word to use. I think that could be very nice. So yeah, I think camera, mic, pop filter, trigger. I think that's mostly it for like my ASMR wish list. If I could think of like some other stuff, like an actual wish list, that's also kind of tough. And I talked about that in my Christmas wish list. Is that I'm not like a very picky person. Picky person. I'm very like content. And when I'm content, I usually don't change a whole lot when I am content. So, and that's probably a bad thing, which I should be like striving for more, something like that. But when I'm like in a good spot, I usually like to, be in a good spot. So when I'm thinking about stuff that I want or need, that's actually kind of tough to think about. If I could think of things like super specifically that I would really want, it'd probably just be like, and this is kind of like a cliche thing, but maybe like more like memories or whatever you would call them, or experiences. I think for sure. As you guys know, I just went on a solo trip kind of recently to Disneyland, which was a lot of fun, and I've already done that before, so I've kind of gotten used to it, but it's really fun. So maybe something else, maybe like a trip, I would say would be like a wish list thing, which I think is also something I said for my Christmas wish list was also sort of a trip, but I think like a cruise. Let me know also down in the comments if you've ever been on a cruise, like how was it? How was the cruise? I really need to know more about them because your boy gets carsick. I know I'm such a baby, but I get carsick not really easily. I used to get carsick super easily when I was a kid. Like I used to get carsick going home, like to school or just coming home. Cause my where I used to live, we lived up a really windy road, up a very big mountain hill, whatever you want to call it, and I used to get carsick like literally just going to my house. So it's not as bad anymore. Sometimes I do get carsick on like really windy roads, but not as bad as I used to. But obviously being seasick is like the scariest thing because you're spending a bunch of money on being in the ocean and then you get sick from the ocean. So let me know if that really affected you, or if like the anti-seasick stuff worked. I've seen the stuff where they have like the like a wristband. You can get like a wristband that helps out with seasickness, which is pretty wild. I don't know how that works, but it does apparently. So let me know if you've ever been on a cruise, like how was it? I need to know your experience. Anything else? I did end up getting a jersey. That was actually one thing I did get on my wish list that I got in real life. Shout out to my brother for getting me that jersey, that Damian Lillard jersey. Really nice. But also just like expanding on my NBA jersey. So, I only have a couple of them, and some of them don't even really fit me anymore, and I don't really wear jerseys all that much. But if I did have like a vast collection, I think I'd like them more. But I hate how expensive jerseys are, man. It's like $150 for like a nice jersey, and then if you want like a legend edition jersey, like if I wanted like a don't know. I would love to have a Larry Bird jersey. That's like one of my top ones. A Larry Bird Celtic jersey, a Magic Johnson jersey, a Kobe, a Shaq, maybe like a Cleveland LeBron jersey would be really sick to have. Any other ones? And then maybe like some like odds and ends ones that are just kind of like random, like a Luka Doncic jersey or like a Jason Kidd jersey, just like a Tracy McGrady jersey, some random ones that I think those are like the coolest jerseys I love to see when I'm out in public, is like just like the random players that you don't really expect to see. Like I remember when I was at Disneyland, I saw a Phoenix Suns Jason Kidd jersey, and that's super fire. Like I love jerseys like that are just like, wow, that's really cool that you have just that random player's jersey. I think it's kind of sick, so definitely would love that. Anything else? For like an actual wish list, man. Oh, I made a poll on my channel recently, and it was for if you guys would want to watch me do more gameplay on the channel. First of all, which hopefully will happen soon. I do plan on getting the Lego Star Wars game, so watch out for that gameplay sometime soon for all you Star Wars fans out there and all the people who miss like me doing like actual video game gameplay. Was to get a Switch, and I don't have a Switch. I should buy a Switch, but I don't know how much I would play it. I think it would be like a very much different gaming experience. I've never owned like a Nintendo thing since the GameCube. I think the GameCube was the last thing I owned. I did have a DS like way back in the day, but I think a Switch would be very fun to have, because also it's obviously very portable, but also very great on, party games or whatnot. But also with that is content, and content for you guys. If you guys would want to watch me play like Mario Kart, Mario Party, Super Smash Brothers, the Legend of Zelda game, anything else, any of those really nice games that are like very like aesthetically pleasing, or again just like some fun, actual fun games, like again Mario Kart, Mario Party, definitely let me know about that down in the comments. I think that might be a nice thing, but then again, those things sort of take away from, the things that I would really want to get, which would be like a computer, which again, I just need some help with that. So but getting a Switch, that's definitely like another like wish list thing for sure. But yeah, definitely let me know down in the comments if you have a wish list that you would also love to share. Maybe it could just be one thing or something like that. It could be random at all, or even just say hi. That'd also be nice. I kind of miss having like I don't know, like actual comments. I don't really get like comments on a lot of my videos. Like I'll have like that one March Madness video has like 300 comments or something like that, and then all my regular videos have like 4 or 5, and some of them are like my own replies. So I don't know. If you do know more about some techie stuff like computers and stuff, definitely let me know about that, because that's actually some research that needs to happen. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this whispered ramble. Again, I can't really title this like a whispered ramble because I don't know. I just don't really feel like I could. Even though a lot of other ASMR artists do that a lot, but I don't, and I don't think I could. But anyways, thank you for just watching this video. You're my favorite. If you're watching this video right now, you are my favorite kind of person. And yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. And I'll see you again in my next video tomorrow, which will be another 2K rebuild for all you basketball fans out there. God, that's a loud thing outside. And I'll see you again in the next video very, 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 very soon.